I'm muting myself. Yay, hello. How is everyone this evening? As you can hear, I have somewhat lost my voice, so I'm sure I sound marvellous. But anyway, it's okay. I'm very glad to be here tonight. At least I'm awake, right? I've been trying to rest throughout the day, and I don't feel really dreadful. I think I sound worse than I feel, but I'm very achy and very tired, so I mean that's just another Tuesday for me, really. It's pretty much just how it goes, and that's fine. Just doing my little housekeeping posts to let people know I'm live. And we'll see if anyone shows up tonight. It's not usually very busy in here when I'm drawing, and I'm honestly really surprised I haven't gotten more interest in this particular project, because as much as we all love cryptids, there's quite a popular podcast that's been going on for like, I don't know, a decade probably. It's been a long time, called My Brother and Me, and I find them hilarious. They're just very, very nerdy boys. It's three brothers. They do all sorts of ridiculous comedy, sometimes little sketches in their episodes and that. And every year they give the year a name, and it's often something that rhymes with the year, or maybe it's got a portmanteau in it, something like that. And last year was 20 Fungalore, because they had a whole character that they had named Fungalore, and it was a mushroom god that granted wishes, or no, I think it just hears your wishes. Anyway, this year is 20 Thunder Drive, Faster Than Fear, and I during the episode where they were naming the year for the second time, because the first one was such a disaster, they talked about a bicycle built for 3, or maybe it was simply a bicycle built for 2. I can't exactly remember. I was at work listening. But anyway, I just got this mental image in my head, and I thought, well, here's an opportunity to break out of maybe what I might call my normal routine. I know I've gotten off track a bit with some of the what is this? Is this multi-tabs? I don't know what this is. Is this for chat? Oh, this is authorization. Okay. Yes. I don't think it's an issue. Are we not streaming to Twitch already? Let me check. I think OBS has broken again. We're just gonna find out. Also, what the heck is going on here? My creator dashboard is doing something wonky. That would be brilliant if to be 7 minutes in and not actually be live. Okay. No, it looks like I should be live. Yeah, it's on. Good stuff. volume is very low though, but part of that is because my voice is so off, so perhaps I should turn up my capture just a small bit, just a little bit. Maybe mess with the gain just a little bit as well. No, I think that turned it down actually. Let's see. Here, is this better? Is this better? I can't really tell, but this is as good as it's going to get, is all there is to it. So we will live with it and it will be fine and we're going to have a good time together. That's the important thing, right? Okay. Let's see. So I've got Illustrator up, but I probably should open up the window actually in OBS. There we are. Lovely. And let us see what's happening here. It sounds like Discord is going off, so I may want to close that just so I'm not bothered by it, by distracting sounds, because I'm very distractible apparently. If anyone's in here later, please do remind me to remember to raid out. In fact, let me just squish myself over to that page on Twitch right now before we get going too far. And we'll do that. Why does YouTube say that it's still starting soon? That makes 0 sense. What are we looking at? I'm streaming on YouTube and it looks as though, okay, no, it's live, it's just being a bit dodgy. That's okay. We're gonna leave that off for now. What was I doing? It was something very important. I need your help. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. I had Illustrator and I was going to do something important. I had to look something up. I've already posted on Discord. I've already closed Discord so I don't get distracted. I've no idea what I was going to do. So I guess it doesn't matter. We'll figure it out together, right? I got some new emotes set up for Twitch, which is a lot of fun. I don't know if I can access them in here though. It's not showing up that I have new ones on my chat stream here. But I did a little Fallout guy and allegedly I did a little slime because obviously I had to do a slime, because if I didn't, then how would I represent Slime Rancher when it is so stinking cute and I can't stand it. It's so cute. I love it. Is it in the dashboard? I'm not even sure. Settings. None of this matters, honestly. I'm just rambling a little bit before we really get going. But I guess that it's probably time to start because, yeah, it's important. We've got to get going. We've got to get this done. It's no longer 20 does, but we are going to celebrate 20 Thunder Drive and be faster than fear. I think that what my idea was initially for this one was for the boys to be driving away from or possibly in the center of a tornado. There was something in the silly story that was about that. Who do I want to start with? I think Justin has the simplest face from what I've drawn here. So I think we'll just start with Justin. First of all, we need to get into our layers. And this is, we're going to lock this one so we don't have to mess about with the potentially dragging it or just hitting something on the wrong layer, because you know me, everyone knows how amazing I am when it comes to drawing on the wrong layer. I mean, you live for this, don't you? I know you do. You're all sick and twisted, and it's honestly a little bit depressing. Obviously, that is a joke. You're all lovely and wonderful, and I know no one celebrates my errors, but I will continue to mock myself ruthlessly for making them. So that's just the life of an artist, and yeah, that's how we do it. That's how we do it around here. It's all for the laughs. It's all for the vine, as the kids used to say and no longer do, because no one knows what vine is anymore. No one wants to work anymore. I can't even say that with a straight face. So anyway, here is the oldest brother. This is Justin. Why is it drawing in white? Because I have it set to white. I was doing something in Illustrator the other day for a job, and so I'm sure I've completely mucked this up. Yes, this is a large. It is too much. We want this. What? Alright, see now, we're not gonna have a good time. I want to draw nice curves the way we were doing the other day when you were being nice. This is not it. This is not the vibe. I have it filled, not stroke. These are reversed. I need this to be none and the stroke. Okay, here we are. Is this it? This is what I want. But 4 is much too... It's dummy thick, and we don't need that for these guys. Why is 2 so thick also? Oh, are we going with very tiny points? We can always make them smaller if we need to. I don't understand why why this pen is so large. This stroke should be changing, and I don't understand what it's doing. It's a 5-point oval. I don't want an oval though. I like it to be touch calligraphic brush. What is this? It's very large and I don't want it. Why? Okay, this is changing the path. So why does it not change the paintbrush? Is there another bar here that I need? I bet there is and I didn't know about it. And this is what I get for learning in front of you all. But to be fair, this is what you get for watching me, because it means you get to be endlessly entertained by my nonsense and misunderstanding. Okay, you know what? This is quite a large thing that I have here, but we're just gonna live with it because it'll just have to be a little bit bigger than what I was intending on. So we were just going back to talking about the brothers. So this is Justin. He's the oldest, and I would consider him quite jolly. And I don't actually know how old the brothers are. I know only that of them, Justin is older than the other two, and they're all very sweet. They started their podcast giving out bad advice to people. Sephiroth, hello darling. It's not giving me sounds when I have chats in here. I'm so sorry, darling. King of New York, no eyebrow, I can read. Little Lord Birthday. It is Little Lord Birthday. Nice eye there. Sephiroth, welcome. Hello. And the Tin Man. Oh, it's showing me your username. Welcome and thank you for your first time chat. That's marvelous. So, no, I've been on a bit of a kick with the brothers McElroy again. I'm going to take those away. I like him better without them. Because the other day my youngest child was going around the kitchen and saying, "Shrimp heaven now!" And of course that's one of our favourite sketches. Yes, I can use my mouse trackpad to draw on with my art tablet. That's how that works. So that was where his tongue was going to be, but it kind of looks weird, so we'll do it there instead. So I immediately got on another McElroy Brothers kick. I think we're going to give him rosy cheeks there instead. We're not going to draw those cheek lines just yet. I'm also going to stick to the art pad because since I'm running a bit of a fever, you all definitely wanted to know that I'm a bit sweaty right now. And that's not just in relation to my gaming skills. He's so cute and happy. I love him. I think, can I do groups here, or is it, yeah, new sub layer. Okay. That's how you group them. I don't really want that because of the way this plays with things. So we're going to put his hair on a different layer as well. I'm going to have to tab back a bit because I don't know who's talking. Hot grapes, baby. That and referencing the Gom Jabbar one. Marvellous. I'm so glad to see a fellow MBMBAM fan in here. That's so good. Of course, another favourite of ours that anytime it's ice cream time, we have to sing about that no ice cream flavour is as good as brown. And that gets quite a chuckle out of everyone. At least the kids, anyway. When we have friends around, of course, no one knows about the McElroys, which is such a shame. I'm genuinely surprised that there are not more people out there who are aware of them at this point. Like, I've been going through the archives, as it were, and listening to like the first 100 episodes or so, and I think I'm actually finally in the 100 to 200 section, and you know, they've come such a far way. That's too low. He doesn't have like crazy sideburns. He's got kind of a, that's better. Happy Justin. Not sure what kind of clothes we're going to give him. I thought I'd go really simple with this. And Justin hair. And I had an idea of how I wanted to do it, but I've never drawn in this kind of style before. So we'll just see how it goes. Now, Griffin's hair. Griffin sometimes, it's very short hair, but I feel like sometimes it sticks up a bit in the front. So I wonder what he looks like this year. What does his hair look like this year? I need a quickety quick Griffin McElroy. Google search. McElroy. Well, whilst I'm looking at this very quickly, what's everyone been up to? How is everyone? Okay, he's got like a miniature pompadour. That's what I thought. Very tiny. I hope everyone's been having a good week. And having not having the flu. Hopefully everyone else is not having the flu, and that I've been able to take that on for you by way of a sacrificial sort of thing. Not that I'm a fan of having the flu, mind you, but you know, if someone had to, I would rather it be me than you. Can I just have like a regular brush? There's no user-defined option here. So this is the problem I'm having, isn't it? What does a scroll pen look like? Ah, really? Does that mean we can do this? Whoa, that's so cool! No way! Oh, I'm going to use the crap out of this when I get better at it. How cool is that? Okay, this is not for playing. I mean, it is for playing, but I need basic right now. Is this for a road? Is this for seams? This looks like denim seams. It is. That's so weird. Okay, I'm not mad about these discoveries. This is very interesting. That's just me getting distracted again. I told you guys, when I get sick, I'm very easily distracted, so my apologies, but also it's fun. So Griffin, we'll start with his glasses. Now, I've drawn his glasses very silly, kind of flat on top, but that was because I was in a hurry sketching. So we're going to try to be a little more faithful to them. Although I've seen so many animatics where they're not really shaped like his glasses anyway. So I don't think it matters that much. This is, after all, an artist's interpretation. And it doesn't really matter. Bring that one back. I liked it. What has gone on this week here? Oh no, you got a sinus headache. I'm so sorry. I can relate that what I've got now started with a sinus headache, and I was hoping it would go away. And only be a headache. and regrettably that has not happened. But it hasn't gotten horribly worse. I've been resting and hydrating and all the important things you're meant to do, lots of vitamin C and such. So I'm not too terribly worried about it. It's just not fun because, you know, who wants to be sick on their day off? It's not nice. I would rather be enjoying my day, not getting over something or trying not to get more sick. But maybe that's just me. I think we're going to make his hair look like sort of a bit of a roll, like some sort of a twisty bread, and that will amuse me for no reason. And let's give him a couple little sprigs back here, because I don't know if he has sprigs in his hair, but if Griffin McElroy doesn't have sprigs in his hair, he should. So now he does. We're going to give him that little kindness, and it's going to be cute. And I've drawn his head very large in the drawing, but I think we're going to give him a smaller head because he is the babyest brother, Griffin McElroy, and he can have sort of elfy ears because I like them. We're going very hard on the artistic license here. That's a bit much. That's not happy enough. Happier, Griffin, happier. That gives him room for a beard. I think we'll live with that. Sephiroth, what have you been up to this weekend? Or rather, this week, is only Thursday. Tin Man, you want to tell us a bit about yourself, or are you lurking with a pickle for some reason? Lord Birthday. I'm so pleased about that. You have no idea. Let's see. Let's give him a bit of a shine here. Maybe we'll just do that in color because that looks creepy. Never mind. I know what I'm doing. No. Narrator voice. She did not know what she was doing. But that's just what we do here. It's fun. It's fun to have no idea what we're doing, right? So there's our Griffin. I think he needs a little bit more hair on this side. But maybe we'll do that in color because that's too much. We're just going to leave it. He's got a big forehead anyway. A prominent brow. And here is our beautiful Travis, the middlest McElroy. And I'm going to be completely transparent with you. It was probably a good couple of years of listening to the Brothers 3 before I realized that Travis wasn't gay. And I love the fact that he is so very himself. And, you know, he does the painted nails and the cool purple spike in his hair. And, you know, he's very artistically inclined in theatre and all that. And he's got that, there's a certain southern soft-spokenness that often comes across as gay, and I just made the incorrect assumption for years. And then he started talking about his girlfriend and his wife, You know, obviously same person, but, you know, different stages of their relationship. And I was like, wait, this man is an ally. He's not one of us. I'll take it. It's great. Or, I mean, I suppose he could still be somewhere else on the queer spectrum, but if he is, I'm not aware of it. But I just love how inclusive they all are. And Travis was, yeah, he kind of got one over on me a little bit there, and that's okay. I will say, of the three, I think Travis probably has the sense of humor that's closest to mine. Also, Justin he's got humor that my dad would have liked. And that's lovely. But naturally, it's a bit of a bridge. And, you know, he's the eldest brother, so of course he would have a little bit somewhat generational gap humor there. Travis, we're going to give him a little bit of a curly pomp like that, because that's meant to be purple inside and I like it. Can we tell who it is? Prim, thank you for showing up, darling. I am possibly having the flu. Can you tell? Do I sound dreadful? I think I sound pretty bad. I'm drawing on the Griffin layout. What is wrong with me? Oh my god. Okay. One moment. Let me just stop, collaborate, and listen. Travis. Will they all move up? No, I have to do them all this separately like this. At least it's fairly easy to do with Illustrator. I can't be too mad at it. I can only be annoyed with myself for failing. Prim, how's Cat Mama? Is she doing well tonight? Seth, I'm fine. I'm just ill. I've got the brain fog today too, which is not great. Now, Travis, your nose is also rather long and prominent. And you've got quite a large beard. Griffin also often wears a beard. So we'll probably get around to that. But first we've got to make sure Travis facial hair, which is a gift to all, we need to make sure that it's properly represented, as he so properly represents so many things that are good and wonderful in life. He's got this weird, what is going on here? Okay, you know what? We're going to give him some cheeks first. So maybe I can work with that, because he's got prominent cheekbones going this way. Or perhaps I could not draw them because my pen doesn't want to. That just looks like an evil mustache. But I think once the beard is on there, now that I've got something to reference. That's better. Travis, of course, has pretty good teeth on top, so we'll give him some teeth. He can be the only one with teeth, because I feel like Justin doesn't really need teeth. And also, I don't like these cheekbones after all, so we're going to make them go away, just to simplify the face a bit. Travis needs eyebrows. What was I thinking? There we go. Do they look like fairly reasonable representations of our dear brothers? I rather like them. Now here's a question. Here is, I think, a good question. Number one, I should see if anyone's actually looking on YouTube. It looks like I have people watching on YouTube, but no one's chatting, so we'll leave it alone. That's fine. So, for their body styles, I wanted to go with something very, very simplistic. There's a particular style from the I would say like probably the 50s, where it's all just very basic geometric shapes to represent people. And I kind of want to do that. So I thought we'd see if I can replicate kind of the vibe of that at all, and if I can, great, and if not, we'll just do something else. But I do think it rather looks like them, so I can't be mad about that. So I have this they had very angular, no, not a curve. Why are you going to do a curve this time when I want for you to do straight lines? Like that. What is going on? Okay. Why will you do straight lines over there but not over here? There we go. So that's closed. Now what if I move this anchor point? No, I don't want to delete it. How do I move it? Is it like, nope. Nope. Oh right, I have to hit edit path first. I remember now. There we go. Look at me remembering. There we go, yeah. So his body would be like this. Which pen was I using? Okay, we'll just run with it and hope for the best. And then his arm would be like a triangle here. Stop. We'll edit that later. And then he would have his hand to be another triangle just here. I should probably zoom in a bit so I can see better what I'm doing with these blue lines. Edit that path. And I know there's a way to join them. So I want the angles to be where they meet properly. And we want that to connect to this, or come close to it anyway. And we should be able to join all these bits together and make one solid object, in theory. I don't want to generate the shape, I just want to, it's not group, Pathfinder, that's more or less what I was going for, but now the shapes look weird because they're all separated. I think we're going to go with it though, because now we can make it look more normal by editing the paths. Or we can delete bits of it because we weren't paying attention to the tool that we needed. That's pretty good. I don't know. We'll see how his other arm goes first, and then we'll decide if this is going to be viable for this sort of thing, because his arm has to go behind Justin's head. And then of course it's gonna have a weird shape because it's two triangles with the point sort of meeting. I think that's gonna be too strange looking, although most of it's gonna be behind Justin, so it may be okay. We'll see. I think it's about time to hydrate. Can I? Okay, so why can I not now turn these into a... Can I not join them to each other? Is it a compound path? Nope, that's not it. Oh, there it is. Oh, how strange. It was a little bit too close. I'm doing alright, Seth. Just a little bit ill. Let's hydrate. I just said I was going to, and then I failed. I'm gonna need you lovelies to help me remember to raid out, because I'm not certain my brain will stick to that information. Alright, can we not join these paths? There it is. What? Oh, I see. These are wrong. So I think we do want to delete that. Nope, not like that. We want to join those here and here, and maybe snip that if we do it there. Yes, this is what we wanted. Maybe. Cut that one as well. Here we go. Now that can go away. Now this one can move back over again. But now it's weird. Can we move the whole thing? Thank you. Move it all together. That's what we like. Now can we join them with the Pathfinder? Okay, what is it about this that you don't like? Is it just because it's already closed off and I need to ungroup it? Maybe it is. So why are there two of them then? I know why there are two of them, but why am I failing to be able to do something about the fact that there are two of them? Is probably the better question. Can you please ungroup again? Edit the path. Select this guy, cut it. Select this guy, cut it. I don't think it's going to let me do that. Can I make one here? No. That just wants to draw a new line. It's cut there, but it's not letting me add a point here to cut it here, and that's what I really need to be able to do. I know I'm missing something. I can remove an anchor point. I can't add one. Can I add it this way? Oh, I am a fool. Okay. Or am I? Did that do it? That did it. I just have to do the same thing 6 different ways and then I can figure it out. Nope. These have to be right up on each other. So we just... Where is my snap? Why will it not snap immediately to the object preferences? Usually it's in like guides. General. Select an unlock object. None of that. I'm gonna have to Google this, aren't I? There's grid lines, which is great and all. Path labels. Performance. I don't need any of that. Okay. Well then, it doesn't matter. It's all fine. We're just gonna move this here and hope that we can figure out how to join it later. Because I think it should. Okay, it snaps to that. Maybe I just didn't have it quite close enough because I wasn't zoomed in. I will assume that was the case. But now I can't do the Pathfinder again. So what's that about? Is it a different... I right-clicked on it last time, and I think I did compound path, and that made it show up. Okay, it's all one now, so that's fine. Good enough. These two should be... Well, can I fill it though? Okay, it all fills, so that's the main thing. Alright. So a very simple griffin body. I don't even know if I like it or not. We'll just have to decide later. Also, the stroke on these is definitely going to have to be much larger, because now, just a darn minute here. Why are you not together? I'm going to cry. Not really, it's not that bad, but it is very frustrating. Okay. Release, and maybe that does it. Okay, theoretically it's all one thing again. I don't know what I did. What I do need needs to have bold lines the same way that the faces do. I think that's too big, but 2 was too small, so let's go with that. That's pretty good. Griffin body. Okay, that's pretty good. And probably also we'll move his whole head down, because it would be weird for his head to be floating off of his body. That would be very strange indeed. So we're gonna turn off that layer for a moment. That's his face. And we're gonna give Justin a try with this very simplified shape situation. Stick to this or not. This is just experimentation. Oh, why are we doing the curvy lines again? Okay, that's why. It's because I chose the wrong thing. Someday I will learn. Alright, so Justin's a little bit bigger. Not much though. He's not like really hefty or anything. But he's not as slim as Griffin. So I'll give him a wider trapezoid here. And his arm is going to come up like so, as he's waving. He's a little bit bigger, so we'll give him wider arms as well, and that'll also save me some trouble when it comes to the other bit. I think my main problem before was that I wasn't overlapping the shapes very well, and I was sort of expecting the program to know what I meant without actually knowing what I meant. So we're gonna fix that over here, and now I'll have a bit of an elbow. So he's waving. Obviously Griffin's waving as well, but now we've got Justin's other arm over here, and his other arm will also be around Justin, or around Travis. It would be weird for Justin's arm to be around Justin. That would not work. And bear in mind, they're all meant to be riding a bicycle built for 3. So the fact that none of them are touching any handlebars should alarm everyone. But that's the nature of living faster than fear. You're too busy living and just living in that moment, right? That's the whole point. Yes, that's what I gleaned from the episode anyway. So that they're faster than fear. No hands, McElroys. Who needs them? Am I right? I think so. Now my question is, has something broken? I haven't gotten any errors, but it's so quiet in here. Has anyone done anything very cool this week? Or, alternately, do you have fun weekend plans? Because I hope so. I hope you all got something interesting and exciting to do this weekend. I don't know about me. I know I'm meant to work, obviously. I've got several jobs coming up. You did something, but it's self-promoting. Well, let's hear it. What have you been doing? King of No Eyebrows. I think my channel is small enough it can handle a little bit of self-promotion without damaging the brand, as it were. I definitely want to hear about what's going on in all my lovelies' lives. But not in a creepy way, just in a, you know, like, you're very important people to me. And you make doing my little nonsense more interesting. So, I would love to share in whatever it is that you're doing. Oh, interesting. Not what I was going for. I like that that's a feature though. We're gonna fix that this way. And fix that this way. And make this a little bit less prominent so that the whole elbow thing isn't quite so weird. What is going on there? What is this? Cut that out. Literally cut that out. Oh, you launched your